Hey guys, we're talking about a tape measure today. Just a tape measure, huh? I mean, we just use it to take measurements. How important could it be? Is it important? Yes, it's really important. It's something we use all the time and we need something solid and accurate. That's why I bought the Milwaukee Magnetic tape measure after a lot of review hunting. So let's go check out what I think of this. So as I was saying, I got the Milwaukee 16-foot magnetic tape measure. This thing's a beast. It was either this or the Stanley Fatmax. Normal tape measures can be flimsy, small, inaccurate, or fragile. They can also cut you bad. Don't ask me how I know this. If you're serious about DIY and woodworking, you're gonna use this daily and all the time. So it's kind of silly not to have a good one. Unfortunately for me, where I live, I can't get a good tape measure, so I actually had to order it from abroad. And this tape measure cost me £16 from the UK. It cost me a little more because of the courier, but I totally think it was worth it. So this Milwaukee is pretty awesome. I love it. It's huge, it's beefy, it's sturdy, and feels really solid. It makes me want to take measurements, if that makes sense. It stretches out over at 9 feet, which is pretty good, considering normal tape measures don't go over a couple of feet before it breaks at it. Its bottom has good rubber to avoid it moving when placed down. It has a nice thick nylon material to avoid cuts. This is the magnetic version, so you could attach it to metal to take measurements. It has a lock button and a finger gap to hold it in place temporarily, which is great. This is one of the professional tape measures with the size engraved at the back, so you can measure inside of things and just add the size for the measurement's accuracy. Also, it has up-facing claws to grab on for measurements when measuring from above. Its end claws also have the standard nail holder and moves about a 1/16 of an inch for pull and push measurements, just like most tape measures do, in case you didn't know that's what it was for. It moves the width of the claw so that if you push it in, it'll compensate for that, and if you pull it, it'll compensate for that. If you don't get this thing wet, it should last you a really long time. Getting a tape measure wet is the easiest way to ruin it, because if moisture, dampness, or anything goes inside and starts to rust, that's where you can say bye. So if you keep this dry, you keep it clean, you could use it for a couple of years at least. I love this tape measure. It's really improved my woodworking, improved my measurements, and made things quicker for me. I totally recommend it. The Fatmax is also supposed to be really good. I don't have that. I'm also going to buy that whenever I can and have both of these. But I chose this one to be my first, and I'm really happy with it. I hope you guys like it too. Totally buy it. Till our next video, take care. Bye.